And we're back and we're back and we're back. So we've got a cheeky stock yardage video for you today. So been meaning to do this for a little while. I was hoping for it to be a little bit closer to what's in the bag, but didn't get around to it. But here we are. So starting off with the wedges, little lob wedge there. These are all flat carry distances. I'm not a fan of going off total distance or total carry because you don't actually hit it that far. Yeah, it's just one of them. So a few smooth ones, lob wedge to start, then on to the 54. Give this a little rip. I'm aiming to hit 2 or 3 golf balls with each club. That's why this video is a little bit longer than I thought. And then just going off like averages that I've got from the Top Tracer range from before. So flat carry on the sand wedge 110, and then we are straight into the gap wedge. So my wedge makeup is 60, 54 and 50 degrees. That's why there's a little bit more of a jump from that lob wedge to the sand wedge. Yeah, gap wedge, love it in the gap wedge, recent addition, down at 50 degrees, bump and runs around the green and whatnot. Love it, and can hit it a fair distance and get it to stop pretty quickly, so we like it. So carry distance on that 127, and then after these we're straight into the irons or pitching wedge to start off with. Now if you watch the what's in the bag video, all my iron makeup is Wilson cavity backs, the Model CB, recent addition this year, just getting used to them. I say recent addition at the beginning of August, so changed my clubs right at the perfect time really, didn't I? Right in the middle of the season. To be fair, got on pretty well with them so far. Didn't get fitted, probably should have, but I'm a fan of just picking it up off the shelf and just getting a feel for it. Kind of just loved how these ones felt. I was going to be a little bit braver and go for blades, but my game just isn't quite there yet. So pitching wedge, carry, 142. Again, can get that to stop pretty quick when I eventually hit the greens. Onto the irons now, so 9 through to 4 iron. That's what you're about to see. I will speed this video up a little bit where I can. You don't need to see me shelling shots all over the shop. While I'm here, while I'm kind of talking about my swing, going on to my swing, recent video is, or recent lesson, I'm working on that follow through part and sticking the finish. What I felt like the last couple of months is I'm hitting the ball really well, but I'm rushing through contact, so it's just a way of me keeping my balance once it's hit, I'm kind of just sticking that. And I've actually, so far, I've got a video coming next, you'll see, I had 1,000,001 different things going through my head on the tee box, and I was meant to play 9 holes. I come off after 6 because my head was just all over the shop. We're trying to get it to stick, but that's golf. That's why we do it. You know, if you're not trying to improve, kind of bring them scores down a little bit, what's the point? Well, there's a big point really, because it's a laugh as you go. Right, I'm going to speed this section of the video up and I will pop back on in probably a sec or two. So moving into these mid to kind of longer irons, this is normally where I start to struggle a little bit. So 7 iron here to start off with, after we go over kind of just my feels in my swing, and then just concentrate on kind of good contact, and then go from there. All depending, it's a bit weird, I don't know if anyone else is like this, all depending on what side of the range I'm on will determine what type of shot I play. So I'm down on the right hand side of the range today, so it tends to bring more of a fade bias in for me. I have no idea why that is, but it just kind of happens. It's one of those, I like it. I never really take that out onto course. I have no idea why, but I kind of like that fade flight. I used to be a chronic slicer, and kind of went chasing a draw, which I absolutely love it in with my irons. But like I say, this side of the range just promotes that fade kind of feel, and to be fair, I was absolutely hitting them really well, so I ain't complaining today. I'm going to try not to complain anyway. On to the 5 iron now. To be honest, I don't think I've hit, there's a couple of shots today with this 5 iron, I don't think I've hit anything better all season with it. I was playing P790s the start of the season, and they were going absolutely miles. When I changed to these CB irons, I was a little bit worried about kind of the difference in lofts, but my ball striking's at a point where I'm still getting kind of similar distances. Just hit one there, I wasn't happy with that, but it's kind of golf, innit? You're not going to hit perfect shots every time. Don't know why I was looking around to see if anyone was watching, because I was there on my own this morning. But we move on. So we get a really good distance out of that 5 iron. Really happy, to be fair, where these carry distances are, and hopefully I can build on that. Yeah, hopefully I can build on these up into the next season really, and just improve consistency of strike. 4 iron can go either way at the minute, if I'm being 100% honest. Absolutely kind of love it out on course. I don't know why, I just struggle to hit it on the range. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but certain clubs I just kind of struggle hitting off a mat. But like I said, fades for days. In today's session, 205 is probably a good distance that for me with a 4 iron, especially on the flat carry. Now moving into this next club, 2 iron. It's like a Cobra utility iron, so I can kind of crank it down. I hit 3 of the best shots I think I have ever hit with this club in this video, and I was like, I didn't look at the camera, but I was absolutely grinning like a Cheshire cat when I was holding that finish. I was absolutely buzzing. I hit 3 very similar ball flights. Just everything went right with that, and just pinned the finish. Absolutely buzzing with it. This last one, I don't think I could have hit a better shot if I tried. And after the round yesterday, where I took it off a couple of different tees, I am more than happy with how this range session went, and kind of just it in general. Could probably squeeze a little bit more yardage out of that if I went chasing it, but to be honest, nice and smooth, I'm more than happy with that. Right, 3-wood mini driver, can draw this, fade it, and it just goes a country mile. When it's warm, I don't even bother pulling the driver, because I just get more accurate with the 3-wood. It's a Cobra LTDX. It's an absolute rocket. To be honest, I think this is one of these clubs that I wouldn't change, even if somebody paid me to. Get really good distance out of that. 234. When it's a little bit warmer, that's kind of, I get a little bit more yardage out of it, but I'm more than happy with what I get out of it. Now, big dog, big stick, low spin, Cobra LTDX, so similar brand, similar club makeup as that 3-wood. Now, I prefer hitting the draw with a driver. I don't know why, I just do, but yesterday and today it was just fades for days, and it just seemed to be working, so I went with it. It's the fairway finder, the go-to shot, and if you're trying to lower your handicap, you know you've got to have it in the bag. And I absolutely flush the driver at the minute. So driver in around 246 carry today. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Don't miss it because it's shocking. Thank you.